I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when.
Hello everybody, this is Mike with Metal Detecting North Carolina. This is the West Florida Railroad Museum in historic Milton, Florida. I had the pointing tour from George. Thank you, George. There's a caboose, a flat car, a box car. There's a model railroad in this building here. There's a garden railroad behind those buildings. There's some other displays on static, and I'm going to go check those out. Any of these doors over here, this was a functioning depot at one time, and I'm going to give you the walking tour of the freight house and the waiting room of the museum. So we walk into the door. This is my first time here too. Lots of displays. This must have been the ticket window or something. Yep, this is the ticket window. Lots of cool relics on display. I'll zoom in so you can get a closer look. Who remembers those old phones? Old wood burning stove. A couple of the safes. Pretty cool place. This right here is the baggage scale that we use to weigh the baggage. And the cart picture here is on display in the outside. I'll show you that in a second. These are the old baggage carts that were used to pull up alongside the trains to load them up. Pretty neat. Now we're going to go into the freight house. Here's a guest book. I'll sign it here in a minute. Here's some of these items that are for sale in the gift shop. Here's the Pay Telegraph and Telephone Station. That's pretty cool. Here's some examples of vintage switching mechanisms that were used on the lines. Let's switch the tracks. Here's some display cases with some old relics, tools, tickets, and other things in there. Here's some of the actual seats that were on the cars. A scale and a trunk. This is the old number 99. This is pretty cool. This is the motorized car. Pretty neat. Some of the oilers. Some of the old signs, lanterns, photos. And this here is a casket shipping container. Here's some more tools and oilers. Step out onto the rail side. How you doing? That's the dining car. The dining car is closed. You can still get a peek on the inside. Here's the other caboose that's in the back. Let's take a look inside the caboose. Here's the handbrake wheel. There's where the conductor would sleep. 2 bunks in here. A little table so they can sit. This is somebody's trash, doesn't belong here. Old wood burning stove. And you can sit up in these top parts and look over the top of the train. Pretty neat. Let's go up here and take a look out the top. So now I'm on the top part, and from here you got a good vantage point of the top of the train going all the way back, and then or all the way front, and you turn around, you got a view behind you. This is the sidewalk with some of the rails on there where those hand carts would go to load up the train with. Some of the baggage compartments. Reaching the end of the line here. And so what's cool is it's right adjacent to some active railroad tracks. This car here is what's called the nuclear car, and I'll show you the description right now. Okay, and then this right here is the diner. Let's go take a look at the indoor model. This is George.
Yeah.
He works here at the museum.
The building right in front here is the depot that you're visiting today. To the left of that, the white building is a warehouse that sat in the empty lot behind the depot. Across the street, we had an ice house, and Shaver's Feed started right here.
Okay.
They're now located on Highway 90 next to Hall's Hardware. The building with the red and white awning is the Imogene Theater downtown.
That's next to Boomerang Pizza, right?
That's correct. And all the way in the center back is the Pensacola station. And that's now the lobby of the Grand Hotel in Pensacola, and it looks like this. I don't know what to get.
Oh wow, so that's the original building.
That's the original Pensacola station, is their lobby.
Sweet.
In the middle of Pensacola Bay.
This building was in the middle.
Correct.
Okay.
It was the bridge tender's house when they had a wood trestle across the Scambia Bay. In 1988, they completed the concrete trestle that's just north of I-10. When they finished that, they tore down the wood trestle and we got the building.
Oh wow, that's awesome. You guys do great work.
That keeps us busy.
That's the lumber yard powered by the old pickup truck. Yep. Manual labor. IGA. Across the tracks to the main street. All these buildings built by hand?
Some of them are scratch built, which means they were built either from plans or photographs. Some of them are combinations of different kits, and some of them were bought whole.
Okay.
Pre-built.
Did a great job on them. I like the detail on the wainscoting and everything, you know.
The Highway 90 bridge was built by hand from photographs of the Highway 90 bridge crossing the river in the 50s.
Where's that? Oh, right here?
Right here.
Let me see. Okay, this is the Highway 90 bridge?
Yeah, the train trestle and then the Highway 90 bridge there.
Okay, that's the one that connects east and... That's the one that's turned sideways in the river, right?
This is the one that turned sideways in the river.
Okay.
And that one now is a flyover.
Okay.
And then it was, in the 50s, it was a lift bridge. 90 bridge lifted.
Okay, the Highway 90 bridge was a lift bridge, gotcha, like a drawbridge.
Right.
Gotcha.
There's two on the other wall.
So this is the house that we're standing in right now, that little white building.
Yep.
And that is on what river?
That's the Scambia Bay.
Scambia Bay, okay. This is the naughty corner?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a guy swimming in the water tank. We got a couple of boys pushing over the outhouse. Got a dog peeing on a fire hydrant.
A little more, a little more, a little more. Keep going. Right there.
Oh. Oh man. You put a lot of pretty interesting details.
It's just something to keep you looking.
Yep. Okay, we just saw the trains in the inside. Now let's go across the street and look at the garden train. A little bit larger scale. Okay, this is the Railroad Museum's G-scale layout. It's got some trees with some herb gardens in it. So we'll wait for this train to come around the bend here and get a good shot of it.
Right here. You mind if I follow you? I'm just going over here. Sure thing. Of course. 13th year.
It's your 13th year running it? Very nice.
Yeah, the grand opening was in '09, which was the 100th anniversary of the depot.
Okay. That's cool.
We managed to get it put together for that.
Shortening the train, getting ready to close up for the day. Can't leave them running all night.
The trains all belong to the members. There's no club trains.
Oh, I see.
We
Okay.
just bring around, I mean, I've got plenty of different trains.
The layout inside is pretty impressive. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty neat, isn't it?
This is the 7.5 gauge. This is the smallest available rideable train. Well, this was the tour of the garden train set. Pretty impressive. A lot of fun little things. Everybody's out taking pictures of it, including me. I'm on the back side of the boxcar, and on the end of the line here, instead of a wheel stop, they got a derailleur put on here. So this will derail the train. That's what that's called. It's a derailleur, or a re-railer, depending on how you put it on the tracks. And in this case, it's a derailleur. Looks like they're replanking the flat car. Took all the rotten wood off and replacing it with brand new wood. Doing an excellent job. I can tell people working on this has railroad working experience.